Jesse Patterson is here with the League to Save Lake Tahoe to tell us all about what's happening in that great organization. Welcome to the show, Jesse. Nice to have you on.
All right, thanks for having me.
The League to Save Lake Tahoe. What are we saving Lake Tahoe from? Who's the enemy here?
Well, I wouldn't say there's an enemy, but it's just spreading the knowledge that everyone that comes and lives and plays here in Tahoe leaves a little bit of an impact. And
Sure.
This is sort of spreading awareness about the cumulative impact of all of us here at once and what that has on the lake. And really, we're just hoping to keep the lake pristine and clear so people that come after us can enjoy it.
Well, you're doing a great job because
Thanks.
I guess new studies have shown that the lake clarity actually is going up. So whatever business that you guys have going on with the city and all the other organizations, it's working, right?
Yeah, it's definitely helping. I mean, that's just showing a slight trend, but it's an improvement, which is good,
Yeah.
right? At the very least, we're slowing down the decline, so that's where you start. So
Yeah. So
it's definitely
I
good.
guess the enemy is probably us as human beings.
Yeah, I guess so. We're here though. We're part of the environment, and we all want to live here and enjoy it. So we're
Absolutely.
just making sure we know what we're doing when we're here, and making sure we minimize that impact. So
And what's your background? And where do you come from?
well, I'm from the Santa Barbara area. Originally, I went to school there. Was a marine biologist for 7 years for the university, and then I worked for a Native American tribe in the area doing environmental work. So essentially, like their EPA, which was really cool.
And what is your position now with the League to Save Lake Tahoe?
I'm their deputy director,
Okay.
so I just kind of help run some of the programmatic stuff as well as community outreach and fill in for the executive director when she's not around to make the big important decisions.
Right. And you guys do some great events, and of course, everyone has seen these bumper stickers all over the world. Actually, I saw some of these in Paris, France on a moped right here. But so the message is spreading globally. And what could we do to support you?
Well, there's a lot of things that can be done. I mean, we're a nonprofit, so financial support always helps. Having the sticker out there and telling people about our work, that's great. But I thought today, since it's Earth Day, what I could talk about is some of the volunteer opportunities that we offer
Please do.
throughout the summer.
Yep.
And it's something for people to get out there, make a tangible difference in Lake Tahoe as part of the community. We all live and work here, play here. And some of the big things we're going to do a lot of beach cleanups. We have some terrestrial weed pulls. You can get out there and get rid of those invasive weeds that are clogging up the bike paths and the trails. We also are starting a new program this year, which is pretty exciting. It's going to be coming out this summer. It's an aquatic invasive species monitoring program. So basically, it's going to target everyone that goes and plays in the lake, right? So do you swim or do you paddle or do anything in the
I
lake?
paddleboard, swim, and
Yeah, so pretty much any of us that do that, right? I mean, even people that go fishing in the creeks, any of that. So you're out there doing what you enjoy. What we're going to do is provide materials so people can identify invasive weeds that grow in the water. And what they can do is we'll provide a venue for them to report where they've seen them, and then we can have early response. So the idea is these agencies are out there fighting these invasive weeds, but we don't have enough resources to kind of identify where they all are, and we wait till they get really bad before we actually treat them, which is super expensive, takes a long time. So now we got volunteers who are out there having fun. We'll teach them how to identify them. They tell the resource agencies, and then they can respond quickly, save money, treat them early, and keep them from spreading.
can we pull them ourselves? Would you give us that kind of education where we know how to pull them and what to do with them?
I think we'll definitely talk about that. We want to see how it goes. You got to be real careful when you're pulling weeds. You don't spread them. So the main thing is just knowing that, hey, maybe if I'm hiking in one creek and I got invasive weeds maybe on my waders or in my gear, you don't transfer those somewhere else. So part of it is just learning how to prevent spread.
And what about those invasive goldfish in the lake? If we see one of those, can we catch it?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you see one and you can catch it, yeah, good on you. Grab them with your hands or something like that.
That's right, spearfish. Because those things are huge. Have you seen the size of those?
Oh yeah, they're enormous. They do well. Everything gets big in Tahoe, right? It's a beautiful place. So those won't be the specific target of this program, but down the line, absolutely, we can work towards those. If we could just train those goldfish to eat the invasive weeds, we'd be doing all right.
Where can we get more information? Website, real quick.
www.keeptahoeblue.org. Great
Easy
place
enough.
to go. Facebook.
Yep.
We have our education center right there on Lake Tahoe Boulevard in South Lake Tahoe. Come check it out.
Thank you so much,
Awesome.
Jesse. You're watching Tahoe Tonight. We'll be back after this.